Welcome to Lost Generation or Not. I'm your host, John Lowe. Um, it's another test run. Like I said, trying to figure out how to run controls and everything. So y'all just bear with me. Um, like I say, the title of this show tonight is "We Defend Our Mistake and Judge Others." You know, some animals have been created with a remarkable ability to hibernate and survive the harshness of a cold winter and extended period of food shortage. You know, as people, we have some of these traits. You know, we put ourselves to sleep. We hibernate who we are on the inside because we are beneath other people's opinion of us. You know, so we become like the dead leaves has fallen off the trees. And we just lying under the leaves or the piles of leaves and waiting for someone to rake them off of us. But no, as your fears absorbing moisture beneath the dead leaves, the soil has been nourishing you with life and waiting for growth. You know, but fears is smothering your life, overlapping you without a way to manifest your greatness. You haven't discovered yet about yourself because it wasn't no one to encourage you what you long to become. See, without sunlight and water and regular love, you will not grow healthy in life. Without someone to see the life there. See, but we live in a time where people who may have good intention, but who lack the power to carry them out. The reality is that many people do find it very difficult to put faith in anybody promises. You know, every time I turn around, I see kids fighting. You know, I see y'all pain, young people, because there's nobody there to love you. So you can't be two people at the same time. So you become your pain and manifest your weakness as being a strength and hide your love in your pain. You know, when you fight over something, you fight with hate. You know, when you fight for something, you fight with love. See, those be the goals you achieve, activities you dare let life take away from your dreams. See, if you must fight, fight for a better you. See, not because the one you admired the most didn't see your cry for attention and waiting for that validation to give you the okay to love yourself and be proud of yourself. See, instead, they took the strength out of your character and pleasure their own weakness. You know, because this world didn't get a chance to see them manifest their greatness. So when they look into your eyes, see, they see their own pain, their hurt and scars. So that's what they put in you. See now life became stressful to your aspirations and motivation because they felt like life closed the door of opportunity to believe in yourself. See, now you need to show others how you didn't close the door behind you once you entered success. See, only thing you need is an idea to put into your mind and into motion. See, and the world would see the dream manifest all your greatness. So you must tell self doubts, I will deliver to you my confidence of my relentless to destroy your request for me to give up so easy in life without a fight. You know, a false friend. Now we all have them. Also, a bad habit could be a false friend and a vicious one. You had a friend or drugs or alcohol you met in your youth. He made you feel more mature and seemed to help you fit in with your peers. You know, when you were stressed, you could always turn to him for some relief. See, indeed, you have came to depend on him in many situations. See, but in time, you discovered his dark side. He demands to be with you all the time, even if this makes you unwelcome in some places. And while he may have made you feel more mature, he may have made you feel uh, more loved, but he did so at the cost of your health. You know, to top it off, he has stolen a part of your wages. See, in recent time, you have tried to break off this relationship, but he has not let you. See, in a way, he has become your master, and you regret ever having known him. You know, I read this story about a man named Frank. He decided to quit smoking. After a couple of days, he found himself crawling on the floor, looking for a cigarette butt that fell through the floorboard of his house. Frank said, "This clinched it for me." He quit smoking after that because he said, "Whatever got me on my knees, my hands and knees, and crawling on the floor is not worth it." He became disgusted with himself. And that's what we have to do sometime in our life and become disgusted with ourselves. You know, what have you on your hands and knees? Don't you think it's time to get off your hands and knees and get disgusted with yourself? You know, tonight, it's about 11 o'clock. I'm not going to go out tonight. I don't too much go out. Um, Only thing I would like to say to the people that's going to go out, please go out and have a good time. There's nothing wrong with going out and unwinding and unleashing uh, some some of your frustration that you had all week long. You've been working all week. Some of you been working maybe 2 jobs, and you've been taking care of the kids, cooking and cleaning, getting them prepared them for school and all that. Single mothers out there, there's nothing wrong with going out and enjoying yourself. The only thing that I want to say is that go out. Don't go out with the intention to stir up trouble, or to go out there to start a fight, or go out there to rob somebody. Go out and have a good time in life. People are tired of going out to clubs and have about time the night just get started and started having fun, somebody do something stupid. Come on, people, it's time. It's time to stop. It's time to stop all this nonsense and just go out and have a good time. You know, there are gonna be some people out there that it's just gonna dislike you because you got a nice outfit on, you look better than them. Those are unnecessary things to be mad with somebody about. We all want to go outside, want to go out sometime and have a great time. Nothing wrong with that. But let's stop fighting over little bitty things that don't matter. We all struggling out here. We all trying to pay these bills, and these bill collectors is calling everybody. So they call me all the time, and I get tired of them calling me. And so now I'm just here, just trying to relax a little bit to do something that I enjoy doing. I don't like to, I don't drink or smoke. I don't I don't condemn anybody that do drinks and smoke. I stopped in 1996. That's when I stopped drinking because I could not control my alcohol, so I had to stop. And I don't condemn nobody out there that if you drink. if you keep it under control, there's nothing wrong with that. But just know when is your limit. You know, especially y'all ladies. And it do not look nice when a lady get, plastered. I don't know what word y'all use for today, youth, but when you get out there and get drunk and stuff like that, it doesn't look nice for ladies out there to become drunk like that. And like I said, in the younger people, don't go out there and start fighting over something that he say, she say. Oh, she got a pair of shoes on. She thinks she all this and she all that. It's time to get beyond that in our life. We need to slow down and really think about some of the things that we're doing. Only reason that I'm mentioning this because I think most people start to go to the club around 11 or 12 o'clock. So I just would like to give y'all a little heads up about going out to the club tonight. Y'all be safe, but enjoy yourself. Uh, Come home tonight. That's the only thing I would like to see. Just come home tonight, especially you young people. I seen some girl post something on Facebook. She was in her underwears and talking about she fine. She got me as looking at her and like she was smoking something. And she was talking about she waiting for somebody to say something to her just so that she can fight them. You know, we need to get beyond that point. We need to stop all this pain. We need to get beneath the surface and find all this pain and and start letting it go. You know, in life, one thing that I had to do was learn how to forgive myself or whoever I was holding accountable for my pain. And once I let that go, I took back my control in my life. And I know there's a lot of things that took place in different people's life as they was growing up. Some kids were molested as they was growing up. Some kid was beat or beaten on a lot as they was growing up. Somebody, yelling at them. Somebody saying that you stupid, you crazy. But the mother of all of the hurt, that one parent that says these words hurt that child forever. And that parent say, I wish you was never born. Never tell your child that. Never. Because those are some very hurting words that cut so deep in life. There's a lot of kids is acting out because they recall something took place in their childhood. And they keep uh, rewinding those words in their head. And they start believing in that. And they feel like they don't belong here. So be careful what you tell your kids. Make sure that you let them know that you love them. I take this journey with you in life. I take this journey with you, not as a leader, but as a friend and a companion. So I just want y'all to go out there tonight and have a great time, a good time, and be safe out there because the weather pretty bad in certain states. So just be safe out there. And like I say, I'm still trying to learn how to get the show to work this control board. I sent a few requests out there tonight. I'm just waiting for some invites for people to click on. But like I say, my name is John Lowe, and this is a new show, Lost Generation or Not. I'm trying to get the peoples out there involved with the show because I think it's time for the common peoples. We spend so much money um, on these stars out here. We buy they uh, sneakers and buy their CDs and they get to the point where they really don't want to interact with their fans. They don't want to communicate with them. I think it's time for the main media uh, to recognize us. We have a voice too, and you can use it. Like I say, and I definitely would like to make a change out here. So, like I say, I'm just here trying to encourage some people to to be safe tonight. Um, I'm just reaching out to somebody out there, and before you go out to the club and get too drunk, pass out, or um, do something, get in a fight or something like that, don't do it tonight. Come home safely. Well, this is John Lowe. I'm your host. This is Lost Generation or Not. I'm not going to, spend a whole lot of time um, jaw jabbing. I know you want to go out and have a good time tonight. So I'll see y'all soon. And I'll be broadcasting again on maybe tomorrow sometime. But y'all have a good night.